If I am being completely honest with you, one thing I don't really like is what is happening, people, and welcome back to the channel. Today we got a really special video. We are going to be looking at first impressions and a quick review of the Stone Island 574 Ghost New Balance trainers that just came out. Okay, they are made with monochrome suede, which is the first time Stone Island have done this. I believe New Balance have already got some monochrome suede trainers out, and then what they've done is they've teamed up with Stone Island to make the monochrome Ghost trainer. Now, for you guys that do already know, Ghost is where basically the badge and all the rest of the trainer all matches up to the same color, so it's like camouflage effect, right? So when you got a Ghost jacket, the badge will be the exact same color as the jacket itself. They did them in 3 colors: the gray, the navy, and the brown. Which one was your favorite? Before I carry on, let me know in the comments, which one did you think was the best? Which one did you prefer? I managed to get my hands on 2 colors. I managed to get the navy and the gray, so today we're going to be looking at those 2. I've had a little peek in the box just to make sure they're in there, but I haven't actually taken them out and looked at them, so we're going to be looking at them first time together today. Okay, so they turn up in this massive box, and then you open it, and then we got a bit of protecting around the edge, and then we got some invoices, stuff like that, and then you get this nice little Stone Island cardboard thing, and then we come on to the actual box itself. So these are the grey ones, so they come in this really nice grey box. Got your shoe size on there, and then you've also got this nice little New Balance symbol on there as well. Yeah, so they have nice protection around the actual box itself. We want to be looking after this absolute beauty, don't we? Let's get it open, have a little look. They are, so these are the grey ones, and they are, I don't know, man. Alright, I think they're more beautiful in person by miles compared to what they look like on the website. I don't think them on the website gives them much justice, but in real life, they're way nicer. I think they're way nicer than what they look online. So you got the New Balance there at the back. You got your Stony badge on the tongue there. You can see the suede there as well. That looks so clean. That looks so nice, man. The New Balance there really stands out on these grey ones. Clean on the bottom too. Loads of grip. Yeah, really nice. They feel very nice and light, but they also feel like they're sturdy. Like they're really good quality. They're good. I think, alright, so I paid £201 including delivery to get these, and obviously I genuinely think £201 for a Stone Island product is actually really good. They could easily be charging £300–400 for these, and we'd all say yeah, they're overpriced, but I think £200 is a fair price for a pair of Stone Island trainers. I know it's because they're New Balance collaboration, that's probably why, because obviously the Dior trainers, aren't they like £700, like £1,000 or something crazy, and that's obviously because it's Dior Stone Island, and these obviously are with New Balance, they're obviously a little bit cheaper. So obviously there you got the Stone Island product research as well, which is a cool little add-on. Yeah, man, I think they're really nice. Like I said, these are an 8, I am an 8, so let's put them on my feet and see what they feel like. They're a bit tight. See, I did get told from someone that they might not fit me, and that's because on the website it says size 7.5, 8.5, right? I thought that was UK, but actually I think it's US. So yeah, I think that what's happened here is I've ordered the wrong size. That's fine. So they're a little bit tight, but I do think they look sick on. They are really nice. They go in my grey cargos as well. So the grey ones, they were my favourite colour when I saw them on the website. Let's check out the navy ones. So here, the navy ones, they come in a darker box. Really, really dark navy / black. Exactly the same box, just different colour. And then here are the navy / black. To be honest, I would say they're more black than navy. Yeah, let me know in the comments, guys. What do you think? I think they're more black than navy. I guess it's because they're Ghost, right? And even the Ghost Ovental jackets, the Ghost Ovental body warmers, they look like they could easily be black. I think the navy part of it is very, very close to black. It's like really, really dark navy. And I guess that's the Ghost. That's what they're going for. They can't say they're full black because I guess, look there, they do look a little bit navy. I'll probably just put B-roll over this so you can see really up close the colors, but to be honest, they are very dark. Definitely say they're more black than navy. Another thing I've just noticed straight off the bat is that the New Balance, the actual N on the New Balance on the black ones look a bit more furry. Yeah, the end on the New Balance looks a little bit different compared to the ones on the grey. Obviously I haven't seen the brown ones. I've only got these two pairs here because these are the two that I like the most. But I think they're both beautiful, and I think for £200 you can't really go wrong. I think they're only reselling online right now for about £250 as well, which still is not bad for a Stone Island trainer. Don't think that's bad at all. I do absolutely love both pairs, but if I am being completely honest with you, one thing I don't really like is the black ones. You can't really see the end, and I know that is because they're ghost, and I get that. But when you're wearing them and when you even look at them, you can't really see what they are. You can't really see they are Stone Island. I think they'd easily get hidden, and obviously spending £200, I do think that you kind of want to see and know what you're wearing, don't you? I do think that's the only drawback. Whereas the grey ones, I think you can clearly see they've got the end there. The badge stands out more on the tongue, and I just think they look all round a bit better. So that's my personal opinion on the two colours. However, we all know that these ones sold out quicker, so I do think these ones are going to be more popular with people. I guess that's because they're so incognito mode, and obviously everyone loves a black pair of trainers. They're not going to get as dirty, so that's a massive benefit. But I think if we're going by what they look like, I think the grey ones for me have got to be the one. But like I say anyway, these are actually a 7.5 UK, and I thought they were going to be an 8. On the website it said 8, but actually that's the US size. So make sure when you're buying them, you buy the UK size you need. Obviously, I'm an idiot for not realising that and not knowing, to be honest. I just saw 8 and grabbed 8. So yeah, so that's my fault. But yeah, if you grab your UK size, I'm sure they'll be absolutely fine. To be fair, these are 7.5. They're not super tight for me. They're not actually that bad. I just want a bit more room. So I definitely will be going for the 8 UK, which will be the 8.5 US size. So yeah, just make sure you're checking it out before you buy them. Make sure you're getting the right size and you don't do something as stupid as what I did. So this is me actually wearing the 8s on my feet, and as you can see, they don't look too bad. Like I say, there is actually a bit of room in them. They're not actually that bad. It's just they're not maybe wide enough for my feet. There's actually a little bit of room at the end of my toes. It's not like a squish in my feet or anything like that. So you might be okay if you like a tighter fit, but obviously I'm going to be going for the bigger size now. But yeah, they're not actually too bad. They don't actually feel that bad. But yeah, I think overall, I really like them. I think they're really, really nice. I really love the suede effect. Do think the black are cool, but I think the grey stand out more. And I think for me, I'm going to be keeping the grey ones. Which ones do you prefer? Which ones out of these two do you prefer, or do you prefer the brown ones? Let me know in the comments. But I can tell straight away, just by putting my foot in them, they are very, very comfortable. And I think they're going to be really nice trainers. And I just think £200 is an absolute bargain, to be honest with you. So yeah, I'm happy with these. I think they're really nice. I think they're really sick. They're really sleek looking. And I love the fact they're ghost, because you've got the Stone Island badge blended into the trainer, which I absolutely love. But overall, I think they're nice and lightweight. They feel really sturdy, but they don't feel super clunky, which is absolutely perfect. It's what you want from this kind of trainer. So yeah, big thumbs up. I think they're amazing. I'm really happy with them personally. Let me know in the comments which one are your favourite. Let me know in the comments if you think £200 is a good deal for these, or if you think they're a bit overpriced, or if you think they're a bit underpriced. I'd love to hear your comments. Make sure you hit subscribe on the channel, hit like on the video for me. I appreciate it a lot, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.